What's up YouTube, the Shape Panther, back video. In today's video is actually My Hero Academia chapter 350 review. I'm sorry I haven't done a lot of YouTube videos, I've just been kind of busy and stuff like that. So I'm here to drop some content on y'all, so just give you a heads up, right? So we're about to start on chapter 350, and we're about to get into it and start right now. Pretty much what happens in the beginning of this chapter, at least what I saw so far, is that the doctor got taken into custody, he's in jail, stuff like that, and they're talking about how everything was for this moment. We had to research for so long for all the seeds and stuff like that. So I guess we're learning more about Dabi'S past. But I feel like this chapter was pretty quick for his past. It should be a lot longer. It should be at least a couple more chapters and stuff like that. But I guess he's just trying to fit it all in one thing. And pretty much Shoto and Dabi or Toya, they're fighting. Those feud Wicked Seas worth of being vessels, and talk about 11 years ago, and Dabi's pretty much burning. He says, hot, 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 no, I don't want to die. I still haven't shown him what I can really do. And he says he was to another child, tossed away for harboring a bit of darkness. Forget darkness, almost like he had the whole entire world from the very beginning. It was everything that he wanted. And I guess Dabi or Toya was awake, and I guess he got put in some hospital. And he says, what place is this? What is my voice? Home, silly. And I guess he was put in somewhere. I guess I'm not orphanage, but I guess I'm lab rat. I don't know what it is, right? And he says, I have to go home. What happened to me? I guess he's been asleep for 3 years. And this is he says, I have to go home. He's like, you have to go back home. You can't. You live here now with everyone else. All those guys will become your new family. I'm sure you'll warm up to them quickly. And he says, hold on a second. I got to go to home. My dad, he was probably busy. He couldn't come see me, right? Surely he's worried sick about me. I did something terrible. I said something terrible. I need to apologize to mom and the others. I just want dad to look at me again. I'm afraid that won't be possible anymore. Your body was burned to almost nothing. Putting you back together was quite extreme procedure. All the tissue has been gifted and destroyed. Your recovery. He says, what are you saying? I don't understand a change. He says you won't be able to use your power like you did before. You have to sustain grave damage in several organs, your nervous system, and everything like that. Your body has become weaker. You will never go back to how you were before. We would want you to join our ranks. Prior to all this, we put so much work into you and all. And I guess he's having flashbacks saying you were a failure. Oh, did he hit a nerve? How pitiful your life must have been. But we were able to restore your firepower to what it was before. What do you think? You can become part of our family, go to class, have fun. And I guess he's like, shut up. I have no intention of learning from any other man. It was too late to show him the way. He was too burned out. Even him with the controls, everything, found it impossible to manipulate the obsession he had for his father. See, this is what it is, man. It's a lot of daddy issues, man. And I can see why a lot of women love Toya so much, because he has a lot of freaking daddy issues. And I guess a lot of women, a lot of people in general could relate to him. Is just they were nothing more than sparees, and they kept just talking. Dabi was one of those spares, but he was a failed Croatian. And I guess he's the gorilla dude's like, why you tell me all this? This is just a story warning from me to you that things living in a world detached from ours. The reason we let him go was because of his body. After waking it shouldn't have lasted a month. And I guess when the broker brought him in, we were generally surprised. Why did you come back? Why are you still alive? And it says, it was you, wasn't it? The one who kept me alive this long. And it says, I wanted to hear Dabi's real motives, so I brought him in when we got to talk privately, so you figure out why you're still alive. I'm over the moon looking at this corpse over here. I can get a blood solid idea. The reason I came back here is because this is the perfect spot for a funeral. That one look said it. This body that overcame death was held together only by the flames of revenge. He says, Shoto, I did go back home. Though my body was weaker than before, I didn't have anything to look forward to in life. I still wanted to be recognized by him. Damn, man, this is a lot of daddy issues, man. He says, even a bit. I wanted to change. I wanted to see that change. I was reminded once again, 3 years ago passed, and yet that same story continued. Of the reason why I was born, I'm just a different product. My life has no meaning. My family has already moved on from me. When you cross certain limits, the things that used to shape you lose all meaning. I devote myself just to make my flame stronger. I couldn't face him while being weak. Even as this body burns and rot, I could no longer feel anything. I've seen so many of his moves. You wanted to die from the start. Every time he protected the city, every time the crowd cheers for him, my heart pounded like crazy. Toya died and Dabi was born. And the heat is energy born from all things creation. All for One tries to live forever and could never have it. That kind of heat that can only drive a man towards death. Something even the Demon Lord gave up on. The fatal flames of insanity. Dude, he's pretty much about to die. His body is burned up like a burnt chicken nugget. And he says, I'll burn everything precious to him down to the ground. That will be proof that I ever existed. Like, I'm going to let you do that. And Dabi is pretty much a burnt chicken nugget. And that's pretty much the chapter. I mean, really, again, I like the chapter personally. I know people have some issues. A lot of daddy issues. A lot of freaking daddy issues. And, yeah, man, I really liked this chapter. I really did. I mean, I give it a 9 out of 10. I know a lot. I saw on Twitter a lot of women were defending it, being like, that's how I feel with my father, blah, blah, blah. So, again, everyone has different perspective on it. Again, I like it. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Tell me what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you guys like this chapter? Did you hate this chapter? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.